Denali team, and we're excited to be able to share our new React framework that we launched this week. Before we jump into the React demo, I'd like to take a moment to recap what Denali offers for anyone unfamiliar with it. You can visit Denali at yo/Denali. We recently revamped this site, so it makes everything I'm about to show you easier to find. Next. At its core, Denali is a design system, which means we offer a component library of the most commonly needed UI components like buttons, nav bars, selection controls, etc. Next. These UI components exist as coded components that allow you to quickly build products using the framework of your choice, so whether you need CSS, React, or Ember. Next. If the visual style of Denali's components doesn't match your product's visual style, that's completely okay. We've made our components easily themable by nature to address this. If you're interested in theming, you can check out our tutorial at yo/snacks. Next. Additionally, if your team doesn't have a dedicated designer, we have your back with design principles that explain the best practices for using our components and creating user-friendly experiences. Next. And lastly, we have a comprehensive icon library of over 1,000 solid and outline icons ready for you to use. And next, Anusha will jump into our React demo.
Yes, like Jasmine mentioned, Denali React is lying under the Denali Design website under Develop tab, and you can always visit the docs, which would take you to the storybook documentation of Denali React. And this is a special place where you can actually experiment with any component that you want and customize it to your liking and simply copy paste the code onto your app to get it working. Let me tell you what I mean by that. So right here, I got my React app set up with my Denali packages in it. And right now it is just pretty blank. So maybe I just want to get a login screen right here. And I should definitely have a box for it. So let me grab a box. I'll go to the box. I'll go to the playground. I definitely don't need any text in here. Text. So I'll just remove that. That's a good enough box for me. So let me quickly grab the box, copy it right where I want to, paste it here. And then obviously I want my box to be containing with some of the elements. So what I would do is like make the box available for other elements and add a bit of like CSS to give it extra space. And I did get a box. Now, let me just add an icon, probably something that's, more user. So I will just go ahead and user profile circle. That's a good one. I don't like the color. I'll take a brand. That would be my color. And then the shade 500. Yeah, this looks like a pretty good icon that I can use. And I'll copy quickly. Go ahead and here, paste it right away. And then there you go. I got an icon. Next, I would want my two input fields, obviously. So I would go ahead, and I don't like the way label is right here, so I'd probably stack the label. And I don't want it to be called label, obviously, so I'll call it username. And that's a good enough input group for me. So I'll go ahead, copy my input group, and then paste it right where I want. Now that I know how to work around with input group, I'll do the same thing for my password, but instead of type equals to text, I'll write it as password. And that's there. And obviously the name, password, and save it. I got a password. And the next thing would obviously be my login button itself. Right now, I don't like the way the button is. Maybe I'll change the style to solid and type to submit, obviously, because I need to submit it. And then button to log in. And that's it. I got my button. Now I'd copy it and paste it exactly where I want. Just a second. I missed out one line. So, yep, I'll paste it right here. Oh, sorry. BN button. Sorry, I'm missing one line again. Sorry. So right there, paste it back. And there you go, you got the button. Now I definitely want to add a helper for me so that I know my margins, and paste it right there. And this is a Denali helper. So right there, you got a login screen. And if you, I'll be very happy if you guys want to get onboarded on yo/Denali React.